What's up, guys? This is your friendly neighborhood extreme Spidey guy here, and today I'm going to be doing a TV special review, and this will be the season finale of Nightmare Month, which is going to be on Garfield's Halloween Adventure. So, the special, a ghost story with a pirate theme, originally aired near Halloween and afterwards often played around the time of the holiday. It won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Animated Program and was also the subject of an illustrated children's book adaptation. This is the 4th and 12th Garfield television specials made between 1982 and 1991. So, what's the plot for this special? From 1985, Garfield and Odie encounter ghosts and ghouls when they become stranded in a haunted house on Halloween night. So, what are my thoughts on this special? This special would have to be one of the best holiday specials I have ever seen in my life, and probably my second favorite Halloween special behind It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Lorenzo Music is still awesome as always as Garfield. Tom Hughes does an awesome job voicing John Arbuckle and Binky the Clown. Excuse me. Greg Berger does an awesome job as Odie and the TV announcer. C. Lindsay Workman does an awesome job as the old man, and Desire Goatee is definitely awesome as the woman at the door. Now, I've always been like, I am a Garfield. I've always been like a fan of Garfield. I remember watching like the Garfield show and Garfield and Friends. The music in the special is definitely phenomenal, along with the songs. The voice acting is phenomenal. The direction by Phil Ramon is definitely phenomenal. The writing by Jim Davis is phenomenal. And the anim and this would probably have to be like my favorite Garfield special of all time. So the special starts off when Garfield is woken up early one morning by Binky the Clown on TV and learns that it's actually Halloween, causing him to become very excited about getting candy going trick-or-treating that day. Garfield tricks Odie into thinking dogs are required to trick-or-treat with cats and give almost of their candy to them, saving one piece of candy for the dog. Odie is tempted by the minimal reward, and he and Garfield head for the attic to find costumes in an old trunk. After considering a number of options, Garfield decides that he and Odie will be pirates. Garfield and Odie head out trick-or-treating amongst young children around the neighborhood that evening. When Odie expresses fear, Garfield assures him that the scary characters they see are only children in costumes, only to lift some of the costumes and discover the characters are actually supernatural. By nightfall, Garfield and Odie arrive on a dock, and Garfield decides to cross the river on a rowboat to visit more houses. When Garfield tells him to put out the oars, Odie misinterrupts the command and accidentally throws the oars overboard, leaving the boat adrift as the current takes on Garfield and Odie down the river. Soon the boat arrives at an abandoned dock near a run-down mansion. They venture inside the home, thinking it is deserted, but they are startled to find an old man sitting in an armchair. The man relates to a story that exactly 100 years ago, pirates pursued by government troops buried their treasure in the floor of the mansion and signed a blood oath to return for the treasure at midnight, and 100 years later, even if it meant rising from the grave. The old man says that he was 10-year-old that he was the 10-year-old cabin boy whom whom the pirates had long ago, Garfield and Odie start to leave, and Garfield asks the man if he wants to come too, but he had disappeared. The man steals their boat and leaves Garfield and Odie behind. The long case clock chimes midnight, and Garfield and Odie watch as a ghostly ship materializes on the river and pirate ghosts emerge from the water. Garfield and Odie hide in an empty cupboard as the ghosts reclaim their buried treasure from the floorboards of the house. As he and Garfield stay where they are, Odie sneezes and alerts the ghosts to their whereabouts, making a run for it. Garfield and Odie jump into the river to escape, with the candy still inside and untouched. They go home happy, and Garfield repays Odie's rescue by reluctantly giving him his rightful share of candy. Afterwards, Garfield decides to watch TV, only to see the old man wearing his pirate hat and hosting an all night pirate movie festival. Instead, Garfield turns off the TV and decides to go to bed for the rest of the night. And there's also some funny moments where like Binky the Clown is like telling Garfield to get up get up to go like trick or treating, and the ending is definitely phenomenal where the old man is hosting a pirate film night, and then Garfield is turning off his TV, and I also do how and it's also funny to see Garfield, John Arbuckle having a pumpkin on his head, Garfield hating oatmeal cereal or something like that, and then thinking that the scary characters are actually children, and 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 the and the ghosts are definitely scary in this movie. Now, are there any bad qualities I have with this special? Absolutely not, and here's how I'm gonna rate it. I am going to give Garfield's Halloween Adventure a full solid 10 out of 10.